What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be comparing Premium Bowling versus ForeVR Bowling, which just released on the Oculus Quest yesterday. I'm surprised this isn't a widely talked about topic, considering that these games are neck and neck in terms of price, and they have a bunch of similar mechanics and a bunch of similar modes. So before we get into this video, let's roll the intro. So now I'm going to be comparing Premium Bowling versus ForeVR Bowling. Now just to be clear, I was sent ForeVR Bowling by the devs. I also paid for Premium Bowling. Now speaking of giving things away, I'll be giving away a game code for ForeVR Bowling and then my Discord channel. All I have to do is join down below in the description and click on the giveaway tab and react to the latest announcements, and you will be automatically entered for the giveaway, which will end in 4 days from today. So be sure to enter that giveaway if you want a chance to win ForeVR Bowling for the Oculus Quest and the Oculus Quest 2. We'll be starting off with ForeVR Bowling, and I'm going to be talking about how it's only a Quest exclusive, meaning that you can only buy it on the Quest and play it with Quest people, whereas the Premium Bowling you can play with people who are on Steam, you can buy it on Oculus Rift, and you can get it free on the Oculus Quest when you do purchase it on the Oculus Rift, because it does support cross-buy and cross-play. So it's one of the biggest features that the Premium Bowling has over ForeVR Bowling, and I asked the developers if they plan on bringing ForeVR Bowling to something like Rift or the Steam platform, and I haven't got a response yet, so I can't really say if it's coming to the PC VR side of things yet, but as of right now, Premium Bowling is the only option between these two options that you can buy for PC VR. So if you're a Quest user like me, this shouldn't really matter too much, but for those of you who are a Valve Index user or a PC VR user, this may impact your decision a lot. And like I said, it does support cross-buy, meaning that if you do buy on the Rift, you will get it free on the Quest and vice versa, which is always a huge plus when it comes to VR games. And now let's talk about some of the features that these both games share. These games both share multiplayer modes, they both share identical physics, and that's pretty much it between the two. Now bowling mechanics are really similar, but if I had to give it to the absolute precision, I would give it to Premium Bowling. It feels a little bit more smooth, it feels a little bit more like realistic, I guess you could say. I'm not saying that the ForeVR Bowling is not good, it is absolutely amazing, but Premium Bowling is a little bit better in that aspect of things. Now let's talk about the graphical side of things. I think that the graphics on the ForeVR Bowling are really good, and I think that the graphics on the Premium Bowling are kind of washed out and kind of meh. It looks like they took a character directly from Dragon Bar Fight and slapped it in there, and that's not exactly a compliment since the Dragon Bar Fight characters do not look the greatest. And the ForeVR Bowling makes great uses of the new Facebook avatar, and it looks really natural. It looks like a friendly environment. It looks nice and cheery. I love the style of things. You have to play bowling on the moon if you wanted to, and bowling and the Premium Bowling is just regular bowling. So for graphics, this obviously goes to ForeVR Bowling, and I personally think the graphics look great on that game. Now let's talk about some of the multiplayer features. I'm going to be 100% real with you guys. I think Premium Bowling has a lot of multiplayer features, so this point is going to go automatically to them. But if you're not really worried about the multiplayer features and only looking for an online mode and a single player mode and a private matchmaking mode, then ForeVR Bowling is more than enough. But due to the amount of features that the multiplayer has on the Premium Bowling, I had to give this point to Premium Bowling for the amount of features. Now let's talk about some of the more quote-unquote important things when it comes to VR, and that is the locomotion. Now I'm going to be completely straight with you guys. I don't like the locomotion on either of these, but if I had to give a point, it would go to the ForeVR Bowling, just because it has teleporting and snap turning, whereas Premium Bowling only has walking. You can't turn that I know of, and if you guys can, please let me know in the comments down below. I'll pin that message to the top of the comment section so that way everybody can see it. But as of I know, there is no way of turning, which is a kind of a dumb feature to have or not to have. And that's why this point goes to ForeVR Bowling. And one of the things that really mind boggles me is that the Premium Bowling was going for a realistic sort of feel to the game, and that yet they didn't add hands. They only added a controller, which is for your most dominant hand, which I'm right-handed, so I only have one single controller in the game that I can see. That's what I use to roll the ball and to pick it up, and it's just not a really realistic feel. It doesn't really add anything to the game. For me, it just takes away a lot of the realism for me in the game. Now, ForeVR Bowling is a lot better. You actually have a half a body, you have hands that you can see, and the best part is that when you have both hands in the ball, both hands interact with the ball as if you're holding a ball in your hand and not, you know, just floating it around like a baseball. One of the things that really bothered me in premium bowling was the annoying NPCs, which stands for non-player character, which are the characters that pretty much narrate you throughout the entire game. And to me, they were just super annoying. They have this stagnant line that they say like every 3 seconds. Every time you do the same move, like if you get a strike, they say something, and if you get another strike, they say it again and again and again. And for me, it's not really creative. It's not really just more or less of annoying. Where ForeVR Bowling kind of does the same thing, but it has more lines, which makes it a lot less annoying. Time for my final output. I think honestly, if I had to choose a game, I would 100% go with ForeVR Bowling for the hands, the better movement, and the overall graphic and style of the game. Now, that's gonna be the end of today's video. Please remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and virtually check yourself. Peace.